Today's program is brought to you by OTCStockShark.com. For the latest and greatest OTC and Pink Sheets information, sign up for your account at OTCStockShark.com. Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano. In U.S. news today, his message probably won't go viral like an American Idol audition, but one Brooklyn politician is urging young people to keep their pants off the ground. State Senator Eric Adams announced Sunday the posting of 6 giant billboards in Brooklyn targeting the saggy trend. The billboards went up yesterday. The 22-foot tall billboards will be erected along heavily traveled streets, primarily in Crown Heights. Adams said he used $2,000 in campaign funds to pay for the billboards. Each billboard features 2 male models whose pants are hanging so low their underwear is showing. The message: stop the sag and we are better than this. Adams has never participated in the fashion trend, which he said began among prison inmates. The former NYPD captain and co-founder of 100 Blacks in Law Enforcement Who Care said he will send a letter to schools chancellor Joel Klein recommending a citywide dress code to prevent sagging in public schools. Now over to Brandon with more U.S. news.
Thanks again, Angie. In today's U.S. news, a 33-year-old Pennsylvania man has been arrested and charged with threatening to kill House Minority Whip Eric Cantor of Virginia, the number 2 Republican in the U.S. House of Representatives. Norman LeBoon of Philadelphia was charged in a 2-count complaint with threatening to kill Cantor and his family. LeBoon made the threat in a YouTube internet video sent to Google this month, according to a Justice Department statement. Neither Cantor nor his family were harmed as a result of this threat. The Department of Justice takes threats against government officials seriously, especially threats to kill or injure others. U.S. Attorney Michael Lavey said, whether the reason for the threat is personal or political, threats are not protected by the First Amendment and are crimes. If convicted, LeBoon would face a sentence of up to 15 years in prison and a $500,000 fine. The congressman was notified over the weekend about the threat. Cantor's spokesman said he is deeply grateful for and would like to dearly thank all local and federal enforcement officers involved. Cantor was the center of a dispute last week between Democrats and Republicans over what many observers argue was an overly heated partisan rhetoric at the end of the health care reform debate. Debates blamed Republicans for helping incite angry conservatives, while Republicans accused Democrats of hyping threats for political gain. Cantor told reporters that a bullet had been shot through a window at a campaign office in Richmond, Virginia. Later on, Richmond police concluded that the incident was the result of random gunfire.
These are the most powerful songs of all time. Time Life presents Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $29.99. But wait, order in the next 10 minutes with your credit card, and we'll cut the price to just $14.99. That's right, you get 5 CDs for just $14.99. Then preview other beautiful classical CDs, satisfaction guaranteed. This collection is not sold in stores, so call now and get Time Life's Classical Power on 5 CDs for just $14.99.
Call 1-800-731-0511 to order Classical Power for $14.99 plus shipping when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card or order online at timelife.com/power.
Thank you, Brandon. In fashion news today, does your backside need a boost? A new bra-like contraption for your bottom promises to do just that. The Baniki, a strappy device worn around the derriere, is the creation of Dr. Karen Hart, a California-based psychologist who was unhappy with the flattened appearance of her rear after losing weight. She started by fashioning a do-it-yourself butt lifter out of self-adhesive tape worn under her clothes. When women at her gym noticed her handiwork and were enthusiastic, the idea for the Baniki was born. Most people would agree that the breasts and the buttocks look best when held high on the body. This motivates millions of women to wear a bra. The derriere has panties, thongs, boy shorts, and horizontally shaping compression, but no bra. Hart, who is in the process of patenting her work, according to her website, has also created a maniki for men and the thong, a thong version of the bikini. The products retail for around $35 and are available online at www.banikifashions.com.
Thanks again, Angie. In today's tech news, Twitter is aflame with reports that the iPad has started to ship. Emails to customers from Apple include tracking numbers for the shipments, which are coming via UPS. We don't imagine that anyone is likely to get their iPad early, but you never know. With the hundreds of thousands of pre-orders, mistakes could happen. Those who have pre-ordered should be pleased that all is going according to plan and that they can wake up this weekend to a shiny new toy. This isn't the first time that Apple has teamed up with UPS to get a new device to waiting fans. When the iPhone 3GS shipped last year, Apple commanded UPS to hold on to the packages until launch day, even if they were sitting there ready and waiting in your local branch. And remember, anyone nerdy enough to have pre-ordered a $500 device that they have never seen, let alone touched, is nerdy enough to post pictures and stories online as soon as they can.
When you've got a serious leak, it's time for Leakender 2000. It fixes any leak fast, no matter what's leaking. Just spray it with Leakender 2000, and in minutes, the leak is sealed. Look, we'll cut this garden hose with a knife, then shut off the water and spray on Leakender 2000. Minutes later, the hose is as good as new. The cut is sealed. Leakender 2000 is a unique compound that fills and seals any crack or separation as it hardens. Why put up with gushing gutters, dripping drains, wet windowsills, and rain-soaked RVs? Leakender 2000 stops all those leaks, and it's yours for only $14.95. Call now and we'll double your order. We'll send you this giant-sized can at no extra charge. Order now.
To order, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-936-0300 or send check or money order for $14.95 plus $5.95 shipping to the address on your screen. Call 1-800-936-0300.
In today's Green News, do it yourself. It's a phrase that's been snatched up by mainstream culture through television shows, bestseller books, and craft store kits. But do it yourself, when you stop and think about it, means so much more than just building your own set of bookshelves or knitting a scarf. It means slowing down and making something for the sheer joy of fulfilling your needs without mass manufacturing and big box stores. It means detaching yourself from a world that strives for perfection and instead of finding the perfection in the process of learning and creating. In Made by Hand, Searching for a Meaning in a Throwaway World, a new book by editor Mark Frauenfelder, these and other essential elements of life are discovered through the process of doing things for oneself. What is do-it-yourself anyway? I'm a creator by nature and consider myself a bit of a do-it-yourselfer. I have always been doing some sort of craft and my life has been filled with projects. But I can honestly say that all of these projects, only a handful were done in order to fulfill a need. The projects keep me curious and entertained. They turn into, but aren't necessarily done in order to reduce reliance on mass-produced goods. Much of the time, if I need something, I buy it rather than build it. But that need to do it yourself is what makes this book worth the read.
Thank you for tuning in to TBC Today. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.